If you've done therapy, you understand your patterns. You can explain exactly why you react the way you do. But in the moment, you still overthink, shut down, people please, or react in ways you said you wouldn't. That's not a lack of effort, and it's not because therapy didn't work. It's because insight doesn't change a nervous system response. And if we haven't met, I'm Anya. I help high-performing women stop overthinking and shutting down under pressure so they can actually show up the way they know they're capable of. Because in those high-pressure moments, you're not operating from awareness. You're operating from conditioning. And once you understand the difference, you can actually start changing how you respond in real time, not just after the fact. Let's walk through this. You're in a conversation at work. Maybe you're getting feedback, you need to set a boundary, or something doesn't feel right, and you can feel it happening. That familiar reaction starts to rise. And even as it's happening, part of you is aware. I've worked on this. I know where this comes from. I said I wouldn't do this again, but you still do it. You still over-explain, go quiet, say yes when you mean no, or replay it all afterwards. Because it makes it feel like I should be able to change this by now. But here's the shift. Therapy gives you awareness. It helps you understand your past, your patterns, your triggers, and that's valuable. But awareness happens after the reaction. But what you're dealing with in the moment is your nervous system. And your nervous system doesn't respond to logic. It responds to perceived safety. So when something in that moment feels uncomfortable, uncertain, or socially risky, your system doesn't pause and ask, what did I learn in therapy? It reacts automatically. That's why you can explain the pattern perfectly and still not change it in real time. So what actually creates change? You don't just understand the pattern, you retrain your system's response to it. Here's a simple shift you can start using. Step 1, catch the moment earlier. Instead of waiting until after, start noticing the tension in your body, the urge to over-explain, or the moment you want to shut down. That's your signal. Step 2, regulate before you respond. Before you say anything, take one slow breath. Ground your body and slow your pace just slightly. You're interrupting that automatic reaction. Step 3, choose one different response. Not perfect, just different. Maybe you say less instead of more. You pause instead of filling space. Or you hold your boundary instead of softening it. That's how patterns actually change. Not through awareness alone, through repetition in real moments. So when this starts to shift, you don't just understand your patterns, you change them. You respond differently in conversations that used to trigger you. You stop replaying everything afterwards. You feel more steady, more clear, more in control. Not because you figured yourself out, but because your system learned a new way to respond. Okay, so if this is resonating, this is exactly the kind of pattern I help women identify and change. Because there isn't just one pattern. There's a specific one driving how you respond under pressure. So I have a short quiz that will show you exactly what that is. Start there. Therapy helps you understand the past. This work changes how you show up in the present. And that's where everything shifts.